Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking to you about Lee Ross, because today we just got a piece of information that I never expected to get about Lee Ross. In fact, just next week on May 14th, most likely that's going to be the day they announce COD 2020, I expected to be telling you guys that Lee Ross is officially confirmed to be the lead director of Zombies at Treyarch. However, that is not the case anymore, and that 100% will not be the case on Thursday, May 14th, because today he announced, as you can tell by the title, that he has left Call of Duty, Activision, and that whole bubble. Now, what does this mean? I'm going to read you what Lee Ross said in a second, but what does this mean? Does this officially confirm that COD 2020 Zombies is not happening? Does this officially mean that even if Zombies does happen, that nobody's going to be there? Does this mean that Zombies is going to be bad again? Oh, no. No. Relax once again, you pieces of crap. I love you, but you are insane. For all we know, COD 2020 Zombies could be the best thing or it could be the worst thing. Again, it's not going to rely on whether or not Jason BLUNDELL or Lee Ross are there. In the past, you've heard me say that it would be phenomenal to have somebody who's experienced and who did a great job with IW Zombies there to lead Zombies alongside Craig Houston when it's phenomenal story writing, but that just isn't the case. It doesn't mean that Jason BLUNDELL and Jason BLUNDELL and Lee Ross were the only options for the role at Treyarch, even if there was an opening. For all we know, Craig Houston could still be the main guy, and they, instead of being two like head guys, BLUNDELL and Houston could be the very lead. I doubt that's the case, but with that being said, let's backtrack a little bit and read to you what Lee Ross said, and just the whole reason why we know he's officially gone from Activision and Call of Duty. I don't know why I felt the need to say it like that, but yeah. And also, again, I woke up like 2 minutes ago, so I probably sound weird. That being said, Lee Ross posted today on Twitter. Wait, which one's first? Okay, so he posted, okay. Thank you to every single person that has supported me through the years. I have enjoyed, thank you to every single person that has supported me through the years. I have enjoyed hanging, chatting, and talking shop with each and every one of you. I don't know what that means. The good and the bad alike. The communities I have had the pleasures of working with and have been wonderful to be a part of. They will always be a part of me. Sorry, again, just woke up, a little brain dead. Great memories, great times, great games, and even greater people. Whatever, he's thanking the community. Together over the years, we've killed demons in hell, kicked asphalt in skate parks, rode horsebacks in the Old West, shredded cords on stage, slayed the cryptids with Samantha, and laid zombies to rest courtesy of a crazy director named Willard Wyler. I don't know what cryptids with Samantha means, honestly, but okay. I guess he's just basically saying that he worked on Blackout. To my understanding, that's what that means. There's something he's not telling me. Anyways, he goes on to say, I can officially confirm that today I no longer work on Call of Duty and that I no longer work for Activision. While this may disappoint some of you and may cause celebration for others, LOL, I am ready to begin a new adventure in life. Though departing is sad and I will miss many people, I am overwhelmingly thankful for the many opportunities I have had with the company. I've had some incredible times, learned a tremendous amount, worked with some of the most talented people in the industry, worked on some of the best games out there, and in the process I made lifelong friends that feel more like family to me. I will be forever grateful for those experiences. To all the wonderful people I've had the pleasure and honor of working with, thank you. And then he goes on to say, actually, I didn't even see this. No, I didn't. What I do next is still a bit of a secret, but what I can say, I promise you that I'll be happy to share the news. And yes, I'm still making video games. Until then, I'll still be hanging around being my usual self. I look forward to continuing our chats about everything from games to comics to movies to whatever else is going on. You have all been one hell of an inspiration. Thank you for sharing my passion for gaming and allowing me the opportunity and the pleasure of entertaining you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. With the sunglasses emoji. And that is an end of an era, and the reason why I say that is because Lee Ross is the final developer from the 3 studios back when the lineup was looking juicy. The final developer from the 3 studios, the final lead director of Zombies, I should say, at the studios, to officially leave. Lee Ross, Jason BLUNDELL, and Cameron Dayton are now all gone from their respective studios. Does that mean Zombies is officially done, guys? No, it does not. Circling back to what I was saying before, it's very unfortunate to see Lee Ross leave, especially when I know many other people in the community sincerely thought that Lee Ross was going to be leading this next game. As I said before, he was already a Treyarch. It just made sense. However, that's not the role that either Activision or himself decided to take, so stuff has changed. So what now for Call of Duty? Do they just hire nobody? That's definitely an option. What's wrong with that? As long as the person is qualified, as long as the person is as long as the person is proved that they know what they're doing, then why not just hire somebody else to replace him? Doesn't mean Zombies is going to be bad. Just as I said in my last few videos about BLUNDELL leaving, just because Lee Ross left, it doesn't mean that stuff's going to change. Jason BLUNDELL obviously had influence on Black Ops 3 and whatever other maps he worked on before that. But that doesn't mean that just because BLUNDELL left, the maps are going to be horrible, that the game's going to be shit. Even though Black Ops 3 was the best Call of Duty we've had, we also had some pretty great maps in Black Ops 2, and in Black Ops 1, and in World at War. So, Jason BLUNDELL is not the only person capable of leading a team to make the best Zombies maps. He's definitely done a great, damn good job at it, but he's not the only person. And even though it sucks, once again, to have BLUNDELL gone, to have Lee Ross, somebody who's definitely qualified to direct some awesome gameplay, I really don't even know how you put that, because he's not the one that makes the game. He's not like he's the head, like I guess the vocal head, and I guess he oversees the project, the lead director of Zombies, but they're not like, people believe they're the be-all, end-alls, and that's just not the case, and that's why I love BLUNDELL once again, because he specifically said that he wasn't the main guy behind the project, that he was just a face to it, and that he was thankful for the many developers he had working behind him. That is another reason why I love BLUNDELL, because he always stood for his whole team. He didn't stand for himself, and again, I think it's important, especially now that we remember that. Listen, I'm not telling you that the next game is going to be phenomenal. I'm not telling you that it's going to be horrible. What I am telling you is that I have hope. And I have a whole series on my YouTube channel, What Black Ops 5 Needs to Succeed. We only have part 1 out of the multi-part series, but I can assure you that it's going to be an awesome series. And just remember that just because BLUNDELL isn't there doesn't mean that those things in the series can't happen. It doesn't mean that Black Ops 3, the hype around it, can't happen again. Regardless of what people around the community are trying to make you think, it can easily happen again. All that happens is a great game has to be released. And I know, again, people are probably saying that circles back to BLUNDELL not being there. How could the game be great if he's not there? Well, I just discussed them being gone, and I also said if they had a random in there, why not? What would the issue be? Which is true, but then we can get to the other side of it, right? And we can kind of combine what I was saying before with what I just said about BLUNDELL and his whole team. Why not pull somebody else from that team? What if there's somebody else just as qualified as BLUNDELL was, maybe who's even been there from the beginning? I don't know why my gameplay just lags so hard. This is gameplay from a stream. L. Well, we're going to wait for this to load. There we go. Okay, you're going to watch the same gameplay over again. But what if there's somebody more qualified at Treyarch to work on Zombies than even BLUNDELL was? What if there's somebody there since the beginning? BLUNDELL wasn't always lead director of Zombies, and I don't believe he was always there from the very beginning. I could be wrong about that, but regardless, you get my point. What if there's somebody who's aged just as well as BLUNDELL, and he's still there? Why not pull that guy in as the lead director of Zombies if he shows the qualities to do it? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to show you guys that Lee Ross and Jason BLUNDELL, even though they did do phenomenal jobs in their respective positions in Activision and Infinity Ward respectively, they're not the only people to lead a Zombies game. Just because they're gone, I understand that you're a little worried, and you're not even really worried, you're just a little scared, right? Like, what could possibly happen now? I'm telling you not to worry, because them themselves not being there is not going to make a difference on the game. It's just not. Or it's not going to make a drastic difference on the game. It could make a difference, because if one of them's leading and the other isn't, then they could skew the game a certain way, or kind of help to skew the developers to make the game a certain way. But at the end of the day, it's not the be-all, end-all. It's just not. So I want you guys to take a step back, relax a little bit, and realize that there could be another person out there, even if he's a no-name, at this point in time, it's okay. At one point in time, BLUNDELL was a no-name. Before IW Zombies, to most of us, Lee Ross was a no-name. There could be better people. And again, one of those people could even be within Treyarch themselves. They could be somebody who's been working on zombies since before they were born. Or not before they were born, but you know what I'm saying. I did that for dramatic effect. But it's nearly 3 a.m. in the morning, guys. I think you get what I'm saying. Take a chill pill. Next week on Thursday, May 14th, 2020. That is a day that most of us are expecting COD 2020 is going to be announced. I'm going to make another video discussing that very soon. But I wanted to make a video on this because I know a lot of people tomorrow are going to be flooding your inboxes with videos about Lee Ross leaving and that Black Ops 5 Zombies is dead. Who knows? We still don't have an official confirmation that Zombies is coming, although we have leaks. We don't have a 100% set in stone confirmation. Hey, maybe Zombies isn't coming, but I can almost guarantee you guys that it is, and that whoever replaces Jason Blundell, and I'd like to say Lee Ross, but he most likely never had that position anyways. Whoever replaces Jason Blundell, I'm pretty sure he'll be doing a pretty damn good job. It's just up to, I guess, their base ideas and up to the way they can make their core mechanics either similar to Black Ops 3 or older games, and a lot different than Black Ops 4, because obviously that was a game that as a community we didn't like. Combining and consolidating mechanics from different games is definitely something that they should look into, as I talk about my What Black Ops 5 Needs to Succeed series. But at this point in time, I wouldn't be worried about what they're working on, or about who's working on the game. I'd just be worried about when they're going to announce the game, how they're going to hype it up, and when it's going to be releasing. At this point in time, they officially announced that it's still on track to be releasing in 2020. They officially confirmed that. I believe it was May 5th or 6th. I don't remember. It was at the investors call. They officially announced that COD 2020 is on track. So at least we have that to go off of for now. Again, official announcement could very well be this Thursday, May 14th. Of course, stay tuned to this channel. Make sure you are subscribed with those notifications turned on. I should have said that throughout the video at any point in time. But big rips. And I will see you guys in the next Call of Duty Black Ops 5 Zombies video very, very soon. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you.